Hi, my name is Kevin Garber. I am the CEO and the founder of LogicGlue. I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to give you a bit of a comprehensive walkthrough of LogicGlue. Now, Frog Industries is our demo account. It's a fictitious company with fictitious data, and we've populated a demo Xero account. I went through the process of connecting Frog Industries, which is our entity in Xero's, and let's get straight into it. Let's start with some simple queries that you could probably get quite easily out of Xero. Let's look at a balance sheet for July 2025. Format it well, use emojis for formatting. Okay, we'll go and it will do its thing. One thing to remember with LogicGlue, just like with all AI products, is that the prompts really matter, and that can really shift the efficacy. AI, as you may know, is something called non-deterministic computing, where your answers are not always the same, even though the question may be the same. And that's our topic for another day. Here's the balance sheet. So pretty typical balance sheet. Our product gives you suggested prompts, follow-up prompts at the bottom, which you can just click on and great. It gives us a bit of a comparison. Key movements, net assets trend. Now let's ask it some fun questions. Let's ask it, what are some non-obvious insights to my balance sheet July 2025? Even some insights that an accountant might miss. Let's keep the insights to 3 sentences each. So you can see that I've kept my prompts quite specific, quite detailed. That really helps. And let's see what it comes up with about some insights. Here's some deeper insights, slightly nerdy. Okay, there you go. And then I can go explain all of the above as if I had zero accounting knowledge. Great. I think that's pretty useful. I think that's pretty useful, and you can see that's some non-obvious insights into your balance sheet. Another tip that I want to show you is using our product to optimize your prompts. So if we go back, let's see, we've got a prompt, and I can actually ask it, suggest a reworked, improved version of this that will be useful for me to get a better result. So suggest a prompt. So asking the system to help you with prompts is a power trick. It's a power move. Here we go. Okay, it's given me quite a long one. We can give that a go. Let's see, I just copied and pasted that prompt in there. Whoop, that's a little bit of a bug. If I go back to this prompt, and again, I can even go back and we can say, let's take this prompt, simplify it, shorten it. Or let's see, give me a shortened version of the prompt that I used. There we go. It's a little bit shorter. Give me non-obvious insights, technical, planning, group insight. Okay, seems pretty useful. If I was a business owner, a little bit shorter, and it should go and do its thing. And we've still got a little bit of the bug there. Prompt, use emojis. For each insight. Let's see if it's not got itself into a little bit of a tangle. There we go. That bug will be fixed soon. Okay, let's do some other fun prompts. Let's look at July 2025 and help determine if there was any fraudulent activity based on our data. And again, we can even ask it to suggest a prompt again. Suggest a improved version of this prompt. May as well spell correctly. New prompt. New prompt to be less 3 characters. Oh. Okay, that's a much better worded prompt. It's telling us what data we should review and why. Some negative balances that might not make sense. And again, it's just saying, it doesn't prove anything, but some things that we should look at, some suggested prompts from here on out. So you can see how the suggested prompts kind of guide you through. The biggest movements, worth a close look. It's got some comments in here. Again, pretty useful. Let's look at payroll. Payroll. Look at payroll for 2025. Give me a simple prompt that can help me get a good summary and determine any outliers that will be useful data points for me. Okay, let's go for it there. Let's see what it gives us. I use the suggest prompts quite a lot. Helps me get better at my own prompts. Monthly payroll. Feb is the big outlier. Standout high earners. Intermittent pay, specific outliers, sharp pay and jump slips and total wages. Useful to review hiring, start dates, contracts, and sign in on bonuses, back pay. Wages drop. Couldn't part with repeated Xero wages. Where to look next? For deeper insights, we can look in there. I'm going to try something a little bit different now as well. Frog is in the manufacturing sector. Work out Frog's average pay rate per hour. Assume normal working weeks, etc. Working weeks, working hours. We then look at public available data in the manufacturing sector in New South Wales. Specifically Sydney, and determine for an average 5-year experienced person if we are overpaying or underpaying based on our hourly rate versus Sydney's standard rate, or I should say average rate. And now what I'm going to do again, you guessed it, improve this prompt. Whoop. Improve on this prompt. Let's see what it gives us. Much more succinct version. Let's see if it does its magic. We have launched a new feature with web search. There we go. Can bring in some public data. So Frog looks on the generous side. Hourly cost compare. So if our average hourly rate, and there's some assumptions there that always sanity check your assumptions, and average hourly rate approximately 55 per hour, and with 5 years experience 34 to 45. So paying above the Sydney average wage, above the Sydney average wage. Okay, now I'm going to show you our cool feature of two-way voice conversation mode. Now this works on mobile, where it's really the most useful. If you're walking the dog, you're in the car, etc. Obviously be careful, don't get distracted and cause problems, but let's give it a go. Hi LogicGlue, are you there?
Hi Kev, I'm here. What do you need help with today?
I'd like your analysis based on July 2025 figures. I'd like to hire 2 people with their total remuneration of $100,000 each. Now, based on July 2025 figures, will I be able to afford these 2 hires? If the numbers heading into April 2026 are the same as July 2026.
In July 2025, your net profit was about $1.3 million. $100,000 for the 2 hires looks very affordable, assuming similar performance through 2026.
Can you please give me one figure for 2025, our total revenue, including sales and other income?
Sure. Your total revenue for July 2025...
Stop. Hang on. Just give me a number of total sales, no other revenue, only sales revenue for 2025, please.
Sure. The total sales for July 2025 were about $1,587,253.
Stop. Give it to me for the whole of 2025. The total sum of our sales revenue for 2025, one number.
The total sales revenue for Frog Industries in 2025 is $2,415,000. That's your total figure for the full year.
So there you have it. Conversation mode. Pretty useful. Feel free to have a play and a try out there. I'm going to get back into showing you something else. Remember I said we can get public information such as the ASX 200. Let's draw up a table of ASX 200 index for 2025 broken down by month. This is publicly available data that you can look up on the web. Okay, let's see what it gives. Let's see what it provides. This is a new feature that's a little bit glitchy. Try again. This is public information. The ASX 200 end of month figure for 2025, each month in 2025. Some of you that are a bit more experienced with AI would definitely know about having to wrangle some of these AI tools. Go to asx.com.au and look there. There we go. Don't know why I didn't do it in the first place. So now we've got our table of the ASX 200. We will be improving this feature to respond a little bit more intelligently. Okay, now we go, let's look at monthly sales revenue for 2025 and determine if there is any correlation between Frog sales revenue and the ASX 200. Okay, pulled sales revenue, ASX, and then it's got directionally, and seems like there's no strong correlation. So you can do a lot of analysis with publicly available information, benchmarking, etc. So let's see if the plot works. We're still working on graphing. It's very rudimentary at this stage. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, that's not a particularly useful graph. See a correlation coefficient, brings me back to my uni days. Okay, some analysis there. Last thing I think I'll show you is just some very advanced prompts. So we can go, give me 3 prompts. These prompts must be useful to a very experienced CFO. Only 3 sentences max per prompt, but must be prompts that help the CFO get deep layered insights into Frog with the view to giving the Frog exec team a great overview of their state of affairs and opportunities. Some nice prompts there. Quality of earnings, etc. I won't go through those now, but you can see that at any stage you can ask for prompts. One other final thing that I might show you, because it can be useful, is prepare a high-level executive report, investor-friendly, based on 2025 numbers only, that I can email my investors. Must provide big picture point of view and opportunities and challenges and summary of 2025. Again, I could ask it to improve this prompt, which it probably would do a lot better than me, and it is always worth improving the prompts. Okay, executive and investor update, strong balance sheet, financial highlights, opportunities, key challenges and risks, etc. We're going to get our formatting a bit better. You can PDF it or copy it. And the very, very final thing, I'm meeting. My computer seems to be slowing down. Accountant tomorrow. Give me 3 questions I should ask him to help me and prepare for the year ahead. Okay, let's see. High leverage questions. Where did we make the most money? Ask for a simple table or chart. You can see winning and laggards clearly. Based on our cash flow, what would you prioritize first and why? From an accountant's point of view, what are the 3 top risks or red flags you see in my numbers? And that's it. So thank you for choosing LogicGlue. Please send us feedback.